What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's NBA picks are for Tuesday, April 29th. You can let me know what you think in the comment section, but I'm going to come out and say it. From an entertainment and a betting perspective, I think this is the best slate of NBA playoffs we've had yet. We got 4 big games, man. I'm excited for today's video. I can't wait to go over all 4 games with you guys in today's video. And friendly reminder, if you're new to my channel or you haven't yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. I cover every game in the NBA playoffs from start to finish. I also go over baseball on a daily basis, every game, every day, all the way until football season. So again, guys, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. If you guys get today's video to just 400 likes out of the thousands of views that are going to come on this video, I'll go ahead and put my top NBA pick in the comment section for all of you guys to have. You definitely want the pick, man. I coming off a perfect sweep of a weekend, 4-0 in MLB, 4-0 in NBA, and I had 0 bets on Monday, and I think that's a good example of discipline. I wanted to bet. I'm hot. I'm making a lot of money. We're absolutely cashing. You guys can see my full season numbers as well. I wanted to bet, man. It was just kind of an ugly Monday. I do regret not betting the Rockets against the spread. I gave that to you guys out, just like I do predict every video. But I also gave out the Cavs. So again, if I ended up betting both games, I would have went 1-1 is what it is. I wasn't really loving Monday for either baseball or NBA. I'm obsessed with Tuesday. There might be multiple texts sent out to the client list today. I'm going to go absolutely nuclear. You guys can see it there on the screen. danspicks.net. That is my website. I have a link to the website right in the description of today's video. Obviously, I cover every game every day. I'm going to go over all 4 NBA games with you guys today. I already posted all my MLB predictions for today last night. You can check those out. But out of all these games, if you want to know the ones I'm actually going to bet, and I have some big bets today, much more than just a single unit. If you want those plays, man, get on the website. You can see the numbers. Baseball, almost a 60% winning rate, or about 60. I think 43 and 28 is 60%. Up over 7 units of profit. NBA 12 and 10. We've hit our max plays, undefeated on max plays. I have another one of those today. So it's just a phenomenal day to get on the text list. You're going to pay for your subscription in a day. I don't even care if you get the monthly package. As long as you guys are betting at least like $10, $20 a pop, you're going to be deep in profit, man. We're absolutely killing it. Again, coming off a perfect sweep of a weekend. Then we took a day off. Now we're ready for Tuesday. We're going to go absolutely ape shit in today's video, or on today's slate, I should say, man. Get on the text list. This is the best time to join. There's a lot of meat left on the bone for NBA playoffs and obviously baseball. We're just cruising along, so I can't recommend that enough. But we got games to go over. Let's do it, man. Again, guys, hit the like on today's video. Get this thing to 400 likes, probably 2,500, maybe 3,000 people see today's video. Let me put that top pick in the comment section for everybody. But let me bring a pick at sports. Let's run over these 4 games. I'm pumped, man. These are great games. Great games. All 4. I'm going to watch all 4 every minute. Might watch them twice. Let me make sure you guys are seeing this okay. And we'll just start right here with the Bucks and the Pacers. Look, we saw the Lillard news. I don't think that's as big as news as you guys think, man. Now, when Lillard came back, I believe it was for game 2 of this series, I saw a lot of people overreacting. And I said, I don't know. He's just kind of washed up. He's not 100% healthy. He's just not who he used to be. And I still like the Pacers in that spot. And it was the right side. Now, in this case, is just the news of Damian Lillard and that torn tendon there. Is that adding maybe just a couple points too much here? Just a couple. I do expect the Pacers to win the game. I'd be stunned. I'd be absolutely stunned if they didn't. I kind of like the Pacers to cover in the first half. I do kind of like their team total over. I kind of like the over for the game at 221.5. But to be honest, this isn't necessarily like betting on who you think's going to win. It's just betting on what you think the line is. And I think that news maybe made this line blossom up just a couple extra points. And honestly, as the day goes on, if more money comes in on Indiana, if this thing gets up even to 9-10, I mean, that's even more. So I think Indiana's going to win. I think they're going to win the first half. I think kind of start to finish, it's just kind of an overall comfortable win. But something makes me think a couple people are going to step up here for Milwaukee, and they're just somehow going to get an ugly backdoor cover type of a thing. So I'm going to, at least for now, before I dive into this deeper, I'm going to lean towards taking 8.5 points with the Bucks. Pistons, Knicks. Everybody saw the missed foul call. I don't know, man. I've seen the replay a bunch of times. What do you guys think in the comment section? Definite foul? I mean, obviously everybody in sports media is very adamant that it was a missed foul. So I like the Pistons here. I think they're going to show some grit. I think they're mad. I think they're frustrated. I totally think it's possible that the Knicks could squeak this thing off. I mean, what did I tell you guys in that Rockets game last night? I'm pretty sure. Now, I know for a fact I gave out the Rockets plus the points as my pick there, getting 4.5 points. But I'm pretty sure I also mentioned that it wouldn't shock me at all if the Warriors somehow squeaked out a close win. I kind of feel like it's the same thing here, man. I told you before, even when the Knicks were at that pick'em price, that was a no-brainer. I regret not betting that one too. 6 points, you're going to give me 6 in a series where all these games have been pretty competitive. I got to take the points with Detroit here. I want to look over the total of 213, and somehow, some way, I just don't feel like the Pistons are quite ready to really make a playoff run. It's, the franchise, the overall team there, the organization, it's come a long way here in just a year's time. I think this could be a Knicks win. I just don't know if it's going to be by more than 6. So if I was forced to bet on this one, I'd be taking the points with Detroit, I think, as of right now. Magic Celtics. I don't know, man. Magic Celtics. Is this just a blowout? I mean, 12? They're going to give us 12 with the Magic. Doesn't that seem like pretty tempting? 12 points. And the Celtics could easily just be in take care of business mode. I mean, just get the win. I don't know. I'm going to lay the points. I'll lay the 11. Obviously, there's an 11 there available. You guys can see on the screen on DraftKings. If you're looking for a money line piece, maybe look at FanDuel at minus 620. I mean, that's a wild piece. You're going to have to find 3-4 more things to put it with. But I'd be stunned. I'd be shocked. I would be blown away if the Magic won this game outright, and taking 12 points in another series that overall has been pretty competitive just feels too free. And you know what? We can even look at some public betting information at the end of this video, and we'll see if the Magic are indeed a public underdog, which I talk about very frequently. I'm going to look towards the Celtics to cover the big number, and I'm going to look over the total of 199. I think Celtics offense at home is going to be firing on all cylinders. So maybe just look at a team total if you're a little bit nervous about the Magic on the road. All those things make sense to me if I was forced to bet on that game. And then we got the Clippers and the Nuggets. And I am sick to my stomach that I did not bet the Nuggets getting all those points in, what was it, game 3? I took the Nuggets in that game where they just looked miserably bad. And then in the game shortly after, the very next game, it just reminded me, like, yeah, that's why I bet the fucking Nuggets. They still have the Joker. They still have this core group that got it done. Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray. I mean, these are guys with experience, and it was going to be tough. It was a tough pill for me to swallow, to go back to the well after they just looked so dead in the water, just so uninterested in playing defense. Now they're back in Denver getting 2.5 points. I mean, just off principle, there's just no way I can pass that up, man. It's tough to bet a team coming off, that type of a win, right? Like a dunk at the buzzer. Hopefully they don't exhale, but I expect them to come out with energy. I know the crowd's going to be sold out. I know they're going to go nuts in Denver. What worries me just so much is the coaching mismatch. This Denver Nuggets coach is not an NBA coach. I don't even think he knows the right X's and O's to coach at a high school level. But at the end of the day, this is the NBA, and the players on the floor, in my opinion, at least one in particular, is the best player on the floor. If they got some type of game plan for Kawhi and a couple other people, I expect Denver to win this game and take care of business. You're going to give me 2.5 points in what should be a game that comes down to the wire. I got to take the points. And I'll go over the total here as well, 208. I mean, Kawhi's going to get his. Harden's capable. There's other people that are capable on the Clippers. Zubac's been fine. Jokic can absolutely go crazy. You never know if Jamal Murray shows up. If Porter Jr. is hitting threes, he goes crazy. So Christian Brown, I mean, there's people on the court at all times that can hit shots. 208, man. I know this is a high-intensity game, but I'd have to go over 208, and I'd have to take the points with the Nuggets in that one. Let me see if I can find you guys really good prop bets, though. Let's pull up Outlier Sports and check that data on the Magic, too. So let's log in here. Let me switch over. Let's go to games. Let's go to NBA. Let's scroll down to that Magic game and let's look at public betting information. By the way, guys, Outlier Sports, you could spend hours on here if you want. Clearly, you can look at all these matchups, all the different team statistics against each other. Here's the public betting information. And yeah, it's not what I thought, at least for right now. The Magic are far from a public underdog. In fact, there is a little bit of sharp action on the Orlando Magic against the spread. Only 28% of the tickets have come on them so far, but around 40% of the money. So a little bit of sharp action on the Magic right now, something to consider. But all these stats, we can look at the updated injuries, but let's go over to insights and try to find some props here. Jonathan Isaac, man, has exceeded 5.5 points plus rebounds in 8 of his last 10 games. That's an 80% hit rate. Nice sample size of 10 games, averaging 9.9 in that category. That's a pretty good difference. That's almost double the expected line there. So let's look at that. Let's absolutely get out your pen and paper, write that down, star it. That's worth a shot, man. It's available on Bet365 right now at minus 125 odds. Jonathan Isaac, over 5.5 points and rebounds. I think that's a wonderful prop bet for all you guys to consider. But we have all this data. We have an arbitrage section. We have a positive EV section where you can find plays that have great expected value. Take advantage of it, man. I got an entire week's free trial for you guys for Outlier, for the software here. You're going to make a ton of money with it, man. And if you're not just overly over the moon with how much money you've made with this software over a week, you can just simply just not move forward with it. But I have a subscription. This is an absolute slam dunk of a platform. Why we got all these games going on in the MLB and the NBA playoffs. Take advantage of the free trial. Again, the link is right in the description of today's video. No brainer, man. So that's Tuesday. Definitely be sure to check out my Tuesday MLB picks. Like I said, coming off a weekend sweep, a perfect 4-0 in each sport. We're absolutely cruising, guys. This is the day you don't want to miss. There's going to be a lot of picks, some big picks, some small picks, a lot of diversity, some creative picks, some straight wagers. Today's a huge day, man. If you've ever hesitated before, today is the day to get involved. You'll pay for your subscription in a day. I'm hot right now. You see my numbers. I feel very, very good about this Tuesday. I'll have MLB picks. I'll have NBA picks. I got a pretty big list. They're written down on a piece of paper right next to me. Stuff I've already starred, stuff I like. After I do my final research and my final thoughts and stuff, I'll kind of boil down that list to my very best plays, at least in my opinion. And that's what's going to be sent out to the client list. So can't recommend it enough. All the plays will get sent directly to your phone in a text message. You'll get the plays, the odds of those plays, how many units to put on each one. Copy them. Let's have a fun Tuesday, man. I'm excited for this one. Let me know in the comments section your guys' favorite plays for these 4 games, and I'll see you in the next video.